you. So, Katrina, the
Thanks,
first question goes to you. These comments that Trump said on tape, unbeknownst to him, it's causing this huge civil war now within the Republican Party. Why is Mr. Trump exacerbating things by tweeting things? You know, he tweeted an attack about Paul Ryan just this morning.
Well, because, Carol, the civil war, as you want to call it, in the Republican Party did not last week. This has been ongoing for at least the last 8 years because you have leadership who always wants to run at any sign of controversy, whereas the people of the party want to continue to fight, and it's one of the reasons why Donald Trump became the nominee.
But these comments, Katrina, are driving women away. The latest polls show that Mr. Trump is in free fall right now. His attacks aren't working. His apologies aren't working. So why doesn't he try something else?
Well, look, we have plenty of time left in this race, and again, this is something that the media is heavily focused on. When we keep
People have already started voting.
When we keep hearing from the left and the media how we want to talk about substance, for some reason we keep talking about Democrat Donald Trump from 2005. People do want to talk about the issues, Carol, and this is truly unfortunate. Mr. Trump has apologized, as you mentioned. He said it was embarrassing, as most people would be embarrassed when their own private conversations would be released. But at the end of the day, we have very serious issues to address in this country about who they are today. Donald Trump today is a grandfather and someone who wants to make America great again.
Okay, so Angela, Mike Pence, Mr. Trump's running mate, says as a Christian, he can forgive Mr. Trump. Listen to what he said at a rally last night.
I think the question of the news person was, you know, after all the things that have come out, how can you as a Christian go forward? I said, look, I believe in my faith that we're called to aspire to live a godly life. But my faith also tells me that we all fall short. I don't condone what was said. In fact, I said so over the weekend, but I believe in grace.
So, Angela, do you believe in grace?
I absolutely believe in grace, Carol, but I'm going to tell you what, Mike Pence is exactly right. We do fall short, and Donald Trump on November 8th will fall short of the 270 electoral votes that he needs to win this election. And it's for one reason, and so many others, but the latest is his endorsement, frankly, of rape culture. We tried to tell people how dangerous this man was when he put out this tweet. 26,000 unreported sexual assaults in the military, only 238 convictions. What did these geniuses expect when they put men and women together? Well, we now know what Donald Trump expects to happen when we put him in the room with a woman. Unguarded, when we put him in the room with a woman, when he's doing locker room talk, although he's offended athletes all over this country and probably around the globe, this is not locker room talk, Carol. This is rape culture, and any endorsement of it is us perpetuating rape culture. So we have to frankly own this. These women are absolutely right. This is not okay. I've never been a victim of sexual assault, but I can't imagine what it would be like to be watching someone on the debate stage making light of something like this, making light of not just comments, but frankly his actions that have been discussed over and over again by women who he's offended in his boardrooms. This man has been sued 4,056 times. And some of those lawsuits, Carol, had everything to do with how he treated women who worked for him, including sexual harassment and discrimination. This is a problem, and this man is too dangerous to go forward. We know that he's temperamentally unfit, and we certainly know he's unqualified. He does not have the temperament to do this, and he's only perpetuating rape culture.
Katrina, Mr. Trump.
Well, Carol, first,
Oh, go ahead, Katrina. Respond to that.
That's quite an exaggeration on Angela's part, but I do quite find it rich that we have Democrats and the left talking about rape culture when they're the ones backed fully by Hollywood. This rape culture is purported by none other than the entertainment industry, none other than hip-hop music, which you can hear on local radio stations, as well as network television, which actually pushes this. This is a bigger issue here. We are talking about a society who puts women on a pedestal because of a sex tape. And then we have the audacity to claim that all of a sudden there's this moral compass. This is something that Mr. Trump said, who he thought was in private, that came to light for crying out loud, as he was a part of that hip-hop
rape
celebrity
culture. Rape culture is an issue in private and public.
Stop, because this is important, because it is a larger issue, and I do agree with you there, Katrina. We should talk about this, because the way that sexual assault is portrayed in some Hollywood movies is wrong, and it is, and I agree with you there. But that doesn't make what Mr. Trump said right. Right? So to me, when you say these things,
no, you're absolutely right.
No, I don't know if you really mean them.
Apologized.
I don't know whether you really mean them or if you're just deflecting to excuse Mr. Trump's comments. And there's a difference.
No, you're exactly right. Then that's exactly why he apologized and said he was embarrassed by those comments. But this really is a distraction from the larger issue. We're talking about two people, who they are today, not who they are in the past. And I know the left wants to go digging through the garbage to try to destroy someone's character by using their past.
What you all are
what we should be talking about is Hillary Clinton, because she wants to talk about the issues, Angela. Let's talk about the red line in the sand. Aleppo is a humanitarian crisis.
I can't, because
thanks to that red line in the sand. Let's talk about Libya, the Russian reset. Let's talk about her using...
Okay, let's stop right here. I want to talk about
using the State Department as a concierge for the foundation.
I want to talk to Dana Bash now. Dana, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, that conversation was going nowhere, so I'm going to talk to you about the Republican Civil War, because